What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 55 of our Lille career mode, and today we have some big games for you. We have Barcelona in the second leg of our Champions League round of 16 tie, a huge game, of course, and then we have Rennes and Saint-Etienne in the league, where we are 5 points ahead of PSG with 9 games to go. We're getting down to crunch time. It's going to be tight, especially if we were to advance here past Barcelona. As you can see, no Messi on the pitch, which is huge for us, but we've got a full lineup as well. But if we were to pass Barcelona here and move into the quarterfinal, there are going to be a lot of games very quickly, and it's going to be very difficult, guys. We're still on for the treble. 5 points ahead in the league. We're ahead against Barcelona here in our round of 16 tie. And then we're in the semifinal of the Coupe Nationale now, so this can turn out to be an incredible season. We just got to go ahead and, continue to win. But a draw here is all we need. Let's jump into this Lille-Barcelona massive game. Let's go. I've kept Fatsi on side there. He's getting toward the byline. He manages to sneak inside it. That gets pushed all the way wide, or all the way up. Not what they would have wanted, but that's a good ball into the gap there. He's managed to turn and beat me. Come on. 1-0 to Barca. And now they're ahead. Ahead on aggregate. They have the 2 away goals. It's 5 minutes. We were the ones starting quickly the last couple of games. 3 or 4 games in a row we scored inside 10 minutes, but they really were up to it there. He's just dragged it all the way back, Frankie de Jong, and fired it into the back of the net. Not ideal, is it? 1-0 inside 5 minutes. We need a goal now. It's a nice ball, Almada. Nicely done. And Bodu can turn with it. Still gonna need a little bit more space. Nicely done. Him and Sanchez connecting brilliantly there, and we've pulled it back. It's 1-1. Excellently done. And on 12.5 minutes, we level. So 2 quick goals, 1 for each side, and we're back to being ahead. Nicely done. It's good movement. It's just a good 1-2 between Bodu and Sanchez. It's tough to keep up with him, but when you give him a bit of a head start, there's no chance. And he was in behind alone. And it's 1-1 here. Back to Robinson. Almada, nicely done here. If we can slip that through, we can. And he's managed to... Oh, it's going to be a penalty. I was going to say he managed to touch it, but it looks like Ter Stegen got to him first. Or, I mean, it looks like I was right, and Sanchez got to the ball first, and then Ter Stegen got to him. We'll see it again here. He touches it on, and I'd like to see that at a different angle in slow motion, but it is a penalty, and this is a big moment here. As Bamba steps up, can he put it in the corner? He can. And we've grabbed the second goal. And we are now even on away goals. They need 2 goals to send this to extra time. What a turnaround. After going down 1-0 after 5 minutes, this is a huge, quick turnaround. And Bamba, look at this penalty. No chance from Ter Stegen. It didn't even move. But on 20 minutes, we're 2-1 up here at the Camp Nou. And what a start to this game here, especially for the neutral. Corner set to come in for Barcelona. Is Griezmann got that? Come on. He cannot be getting headers on corners. He cannot be getting headers on corners. This gets clipped in. And Kimpembe's there. He just doesn't really jump. Ikone at the front post. It's poor, really. It's just poor all around. We cannot be giving a cheap goal away on a corner with a 2-goal lead in the Champions League. You cannot be doing it. Not ideal. But it's 2-2 here. There have been 4 goals inside the opening 25 minutes here. We'll see if that keeps up, but for my heart rate, hopefully it doesn't, as Almada cuts back inside here, and that's a huge save. Could have grabbed another and put us ahead on away goals, which one more goal would do, and it's down there on the corner. And we hit it back on the corner. Bodu with it. 28 minutes gone, and we're 3-2 up here away from home. That's a big, big goal because that gives us the lead on away goals. He's just ahead of Frankie de Jong. You cannot let them ahead of you in situations like that. But it's 6-4 on aggregate, and now Barcelona need 3. They have to win this outright on aggregate, or we are going to go through because we have the away goals. Griezmann. Oh, it gets blocked right back into his path. It comes all the way through. That's so unlucky. And Barcelona level the game. 3-3. 6-5 on aggregate to us still. This is a little bit unlucky on our end. As we get a big tackle. It just happens to fall over here. We get a touch there. It comes back. Get a big touch there. Oh, well, actually we don't get a touch there, do we? I thought we got a touch. He's just kind of like back heel chop that into De Jong's path. That's excellent then from Dembele. As De Jong smashes it home. They still need 2, but kind of wanted to get to halftime with the lead there. Here's Bamba. Running onto it. That's a good ball out there to Shelik, and Shelik does brilliantly as that comes to Sanchez. Big goal to open up the gap back to 3. Renato Sanchez with it. 6 minutes into the second half, it's 4-3. And that's a big one. Back to Barca needing 3. It's played in here. Shelik's the only one onside. And that gets played on eventually to Sanchez, and that's an excellent finish. Low and away. Since there are so many goals, I'm probably only showing the goals at the moment, but Ter Stegen has made plenty of good saves. We're attacking really, really well. And in, quick succession, lots of good attacks. Ter Stegen has had a pretty decent game, regardless of the fact that he's let up 4. That gets played through brilliantly, and look at all the space for Ikone to run into. Ikone, he wants one and gets it. Could we be going into the quarterfinal here? 8-5 on aggregate, 5-3 on the day. They need 4 in the last half hour. Oof. All the space, they just let him run. Excellent finish as well. Ter Stegen's not keeping that out. 5-3 here on 56 minutes. Barcelona. What do they need? 4, don't they? 3 won't do it. 4. They need to win this game by 2. That's a lot. That is a lot. Nicely headed on. Brilliantly played. Here's Almada running with it. Out wide to Ikone. Back inside. Almada. Shelik. And Shelik. That's an excellent ball from Shelik. What a goal that is. That's a brilliant goal, and that's surely game over. 9-5. This is an excellent, excellent cross. It's just a brilliant cross from Shelik. Modu gets ahead of his man. Heads it home. I mean, look at this cross. Takes it a touch and then just curls it into that space. That's an excellent, excellent, excellent goal there. And that really ought to do it and push us into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Now wide here to Schmidt. Nicely done. As it comes to Robinson. Oh, good save. He was onside. As we tried to add a 7th for the day. Kimpembe can't quite get the header on. But we are going to move into the quarterfinal. And we've been brilliant today, really. Barcelona early on obviously got the goal. And they had it level at 2-2 for a minute there. But attacking all around was excellent from us. As the Camp Nou is rather upset as we tear Barcelona apart. 6 on the day. It finishes 9-5 on aggregate. What a result. What a result as Liverpool beat Sociedad 4-0 after drawing the first leg 1-1. And they will go on into the next round. So it'll be us and Liverpool at the moment. And then Bayern, Leicester, Manchester City, PSG. Some good teams there. There are some very, very good teams there. We're just going to have to wait and see who we get in the next round. It'll be tough. But we're jumping back to the league now. And here we have Rennes, who sit 5th. This is a very tough game. It's not going to be easy. We might have to make a couple of changes in terms of personnel who just played 90 minutes. We're talking about our progress assessment. We're having a good year. Don't care about the little goals right now. We are having a good year. So let's jump into this. Lille Rennes. Is everyone fit? Everyone's mostly fit. I'm going to give Cacare the start, but other than that, everybody is ready to go. So let's jump into this. Rennes Lille. Let's see if we can keep our 5-point lead at the top. By Kanate, as Cacare's on it. One more back inside. Here's Almada. And Bodu's making an excellent run, and Bodu's in behind the defense. It's 1-0. And we have been so good. So good at the beginning of games recently. And we did concede first against Barca, but we were back ahead after 20 minutes. And this game and the 3 games before, we had scored inside the opening 10 minutes of all of them. This is excellent from Bodu. Ball comes to him, but he's in behind. No one's stopping him. He has time to set himself. Lovely finish. And we're 1-0 up on 7 minutes. That's a nice ball here. Terrier's going to get onto this. Plays it forward nicely. Leao. Kimpembe marking him here. That's a nice ball into Camavinga, and I thought I cut it back. I really did. 1-1. He has powered that hole, and that's an excellent finish from the young Frenchman there. Still here at Rennes. But look at this finish. That gets cut back here, and it comes back out. I thought I had this covered. Cut back. I just didn't get there in time, did I? Camavinga, though. This is a heck of a finish from the young man. Galini, no chance. He could have been another 3 feet over and still probably had no chance with that. That's an excellent finish. And on 16 minutes, they've leveled it 1-1. Bodu does well, and he turns, and it's onto Almada here. Almada, 2. Just like that, we level it up right off the bat. It's 2-1. Excellently done. Him and Bodu. Bodu there has just kind of dragged that center back in. And Almada made the run behind him. Simple as that. It's too easy. It's just too easy. Almada's through on his own. Sets himself. It's a good finish. And a heck of a start here. 2-1 on 19 minutes. Tons of goals today. Good play forward. There's space here for Almada now, and he can slide it through to Bodu. And once again, that center back stepped up as that's going to come across, and it's going to be a tap in for Renato Sanchez. Once again, the center back, Bodu, he gets in good spots, and he can hold the ball up, and it seems to always drag a center back to him. It's his pace. You got to be worried about it. You got to get up on him, jam him, make sure he can't get full acceleration so quickly, but you also have to make sure that you don't leave space for him to run into, and that's just what's happened there. I believe it was Almada this time who was holding on to it, and the center back pushed up. Cannot be doing it. Cannot be doing it. 3-1 here on 31 minutes. And right now, defensively, Rennes have to change, or we're going to score more goals. That's a good ball forward here. There's plenty of space for Bamba, and look at all the players we've got coming forward. It's Bamba racing into space, and he played it to Bodu, and he scored 4-1. And we had a 5-on-2 back there. We couldn't not score on that. We had so many men forward. It's 4-1. Rennes just pushing too many men forward when they get the ball. I mean, look at all the players we have. It gets clipped in. It's easy enough as it comes to Bodu, and then he just lifts it over the diving goalkeeper. You got to lift it. And on 37 minutes, there's been 5 goals, and luckily for us, 4 of them have come our way. 4-1, and at the moment, cruising against a good Rennes side. Here's Robinson. And Robinson sees the pass out there to Ikone, who takes it brilliantly. And Ikone, tried to touch it in, but it's going to come to Sanchez. Ikone's attempt wasn't really that great, and the goalkeeping attempt wasn't that great. But on the stroke of halftime, we've grabbed our 5th. It's too easy. It's too easy at the moment. We're playing so well as a group. Couldn't do anything about that in the end, but the save originally was not great. After the poor save, though, couldn't really do anything about Sanchez just tapping it in. But that is an incredible first half we've just played. It's 5-1 here as we go into the break. Nice take by Bamba. And Bamba can slide that forward. What a ball that is from Bamba. That's brilliant, and it deserved a goal. The pass deserved that goal as Bodø smashes it home. It's 6-1. And defensively, it's just not good enough. There's too much pace. The runs are brilliant. I mean, that pass is so good from Bamba. It really, really is. 6-1 here, 49 minutes gone. What a performance. A couple of men forward. Doku on it. Nice turn. Oh, that's a great back heel. That's a brilliant back heel from Doku. As Ren grab a goal back. As Leao with it. Not going to mean anything, surely, as it is 6-2 now. But this back heel is so good from Doku. Comes to him here. Leao makes the run. And he's kind of just reverse chopped it. And then a good near post finish from Leao. That's a good goal. It is a good goal. Unfortunately for Ren, it doesn't get them very close to us, as we still have a 4-goal lead with a half hour to go. Ren looking for what would be another goal, but surely a consolation. But Guies is on it here. And Guies can play it to De Schmet, and De Schmet clips it back post. It's a good take there from Ikone. He steps inside, slides it across, and here's Bamba. Oh, what a goal. An excellent finish from Bamba here, as he surely wraps this game up 7-2. This is a good goal. It's an excellent take there, and it's a good step inside, all the way across. Good take. Excellent finish. The two wingers there combining brilliantly as we approach the last minute or two of the game of a very impressive win. And once again, you have to mention how good we've been playing. Just overall, we beat Barcelona rather handedly in the second game there. But our momentum at the moment is pretty incredible. Our schedule is nice to us, but it's about to get very congested, especially considering we beat Barca. We should be able to see who we drew as well. As Bodø goes and collects the match ball. I can't imagine how many goals Bodø has. I really cannot. Some absurd numbers, surely. I don't see PSG on there. We'll see what's gone on with PSG, but incredible stuff. They haven't played just yet. And there they have. So they're 5 points back of us. They won their game. But they are 5 points back with 8 games to go. That is, we're in a great spot. We can afford to lose and draw one of our last 8, which means we only have to win 6 out of the 8. Collect 19 points. Incredible spot we're in to win the league. And we have Saint Etienne here, which will, a win will bring us ever closer to that dream. Last year, the first year we were off the pace rather early in chasing top 4. Last year, we were chasing for a while, eventually kind of fell off toward the end. As Russell would like to be promoted. Right winger, 18 years of age. I guess we can, but I don't think he'll get any real time as of just yet. And we'll have to wait to the summer to offload him and everything. But as I said, we kind of faded really late there, as everybody's going to want to get called up now, naturally. I don't like in this how off the youth teams they want to come up. They don't even spend a year in the youth academy, a lot of them, and they force their way up. As someone has returned from injury, is that Diego Rossi? It is. Wow, we have missed him quite a bit. Here he is, Diego Rossi. Oh, man. Who do we want to move down here? Probably De Ketelaere, which is a little bit of a shame, but... Oof. Where do I put him? Has to be for De Schmet, unfortunately. But he's on the bench now. De Rossi, we have missed him. A very, very good player. But he has been out 7 months. It's going to take a little bit to get back to form and stuff like that. But we can also check who we drew in the Champions League. We should be able to. And we haven't. It's Manchester City. So that'll be next episode. We'll have both legs against Manchester City. And a game against Monaco in there as well. But, oh man, it's going to get very, very tough very, very quickly. But let's jump into this game against Saint-Étienne. A big one here. They're all big from here on out, really. But we have that game against Manchester City, I guess. So that'll be coming up next. I kind of want to see if we can make a couple changes. Rossi doesn't need to be on the bench for this. Holzek can start up front. Willick and Kakare can start in midfield. Do I want to start Hazard at left wing? Yes, I do. We're gonna do one of those things again where we change everybody. We're going to start Gomez. Bradarich can come into the side. Dursun and Botman can come into the side. And then Baku at right back. And everybody is ready to roll. De Schmidt, I'm going to bring onto the bench. Tau, I kind of want to bring onto the bench ahead of Guille. So let's jump into this. Saint-Étienne, Lille. Let's go. Hazard gets it out there. Bradarich now. And Bradarich is dragging this forward. And that's a brilliant ball. Willick, oh, he just doesn't really get the connection on the header. That's a really, really big chance for the midfielder. Out wide now. Here's Willick, or down the middle, I suppose. Willick, and has a good run being made here as that comes out wide. Out there to Kubo now, and Kubo's in an excellent spot. And Kubo, oh, he just got across the defender there. Oh, Jesus. Getting into some good spots now. We're just not having too many attempts on goal as Hazard goes all the way across the box with this. Comes out to Bradarich. Can we create something as that comes out to Gomez? And Gomez does brilliantly as he clips it across. Oh, what a save. The first real opportunity of the game, and that's a stunning save as Kubo goes for goal, and that's just wide. We're starting to create a little bit here. We've got to go ahead and power one over the line. Out wide here to Willick. And that's a good ball forward. Here's Kubo. Kubo racing up the pitch. Finds Gomez. Can he get that back to Kubo? He can. And Kubo's just a little bit wide. On it now. Gomez. One more. Finds Kakare. Into space. Here's Hazard with a good turn. Cuts back in nicely. Eden Hazard. He's finished it. Right on the stroke of halftime, we've taken the lead. It started to come along. There was really nothing for the first half hour, and then we were really starting to get into it. And Hazard there makes our pressure pay off. Comes to him here, and he just steps in toward the byline, and then just a quick cut. And that's a big goal. That is a big goal. It's a really good finish from the Belgian. A really, really good finish. And it's 1-0 here. Right on halftime. Nice play here, Roulet. Oh, he does manage to get by Botman there. And Botman has a lot of chasing to do here. And wow, he did it. Oh, Jesus. I thought for a moment that might have been a penalty. But he just gets the ball there. That is massive from Botman, who looked like he was just beaten all ends up. And he was completely out of the play as Hazard comes down the other end and doubles our lead. It's 2 for Hazard. 2 for Lille, and that's a humongous sequence. Absolutely huge. Hazard goes the other way. He just keeps on running into the box. Sets himself on his left foot. Smashes it past the goalkeeper. It's his second. And that is a big goal on the hour mark. 2-0. And what could have been 1-1, all of a sudden, it's a grip on the game for us. Here's Kubo. Oh, that's a big touch. Nicely done. Oh, he's managed to put himself in a good position there. Great turn. Oh, and they've pulled it back. Man. This Roulet guy is so much quicker than Botman. Botman's struggling a little bit to keep up. Right there was one of those times. Huge tackle earlier, but here just can't keep up. just does a lot of twists and turns, and that touch there, the acceleration is too much. Botman can't get back in time. It's a decent finish as well. He's been a threat all game. And Wule gives Seta at the end some hope. Radoric. Oh, I thought he had it there. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. Wow, that's a huge save. It's come back. Oh, he's finished that. That's such a neat little finish as well. I never would have thought in a million years he wouldn't have just powered that. He's kind of just pushed it along the floor there, but they've scored a second. And our grip on the game is lost just like that. Oh, that's a big goal. Big, big goal. Comes in here. That's a brilliant save from Galini. And I've slid early there, and I couldn't quite get across with Bradorich. Thought we might just get there. Just a foot away. Galini cannot keep it out. Not ideal. All of a sudden, we have 20 minutes to find a goal to win this game. They had 25 minutes to find 2 goals to get a point. Now we have to do it all again. 72 minutes gone. And it's 2-2. Ridiculous pass, that. Here's Bradorich. Trying his best to race forward. He's a little bit tired, Bradorich. Does well. Sanchez. That's a good ball out there now. And Kubo can slide it in. Sanchez. Nice turn here. Slide it all the way across. Here's Hazard. Bradorich. Back to Hazard here. And Hazard's in a good spot. And he goes for goal. It's blocked. And that might end up doing it with a minute to go. We are going to drop what... I mean, it is what it is. We are going to drop 2 points here. Oh, unless we get a little bit of a chance here. Hazard, they haven't blown the whistle yet. And Hazard's on it. And Hazard, can he slide it out to Bodu? We can. And Bodu, back to Kubo. We might get it here. Oh, what a save. Oh, what a save. Oh, Jesus. I thought we had it there. Kubo, oh, I thought he really thought he had it. We should have, but no excuse as we dropped 2 pretty big points. We cannot be dropping points at a situation like that. 2-0 up, 20 minutes to go, or 25 minutes to go. We cannot be doing that. We just can't. Man, that is a big, big drop. Let's check out our scouting report. We haven't had any good players come in a pretty long while. It's toward the end of the year, normally is what happens. This is normally just what happens. You don't get as many toward the end of the year as you did at the beginning. That seems realistic enough, I suppose. Let's check this last one. Yeah. Whole lot of nothing, really, at the back end of the year. We can check our youth squad, see how everyone's coming. Andre looks like he might be pretty decent in the end. Not too bad for 16. But we'll have to keep an eye on some of those. But yes, 2 points drop. We're going to take a look at the league. Maybe if PSG dropped a point or 2, we shall see. But there goes our draw. We needed 6 out of 8 plus a draw. And there it is. It's back to 3 points with 7 games to go. We have scored 145 goals. We're averaging like 5 a game pretty much. Almost 5 a game. That is absolutely absurd. But big points drop there. 3 points the gap. We have the goal difference as well, so 3.5. So we still have a spot for a loss technically, but not ideal. But next episode, we have both legs of the quarterfinal of the Champions League. It'll be Lille versus Manchester City, and then we will have Monaco in between. Our home leg first, kind of like Barcelona. But yeah, obviously some huge, huge games, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.